This didn't hit me until I saw it. In a very, very, very entertaining, and Nintendo always has these very fun sort of announcement videos, with Reggie Fils-Aimé at Nintendo of America headquarters.
Do you think Reggie loves his job? Because I feel like
if he doesn't love his job, he's a very good actor. If you follow his history, I mean, he goes from, I think he was at was it Pizza Hut or Domino's, one of the two.
Yeah.
And so nothing video game related at all until coming to Nintendo. He's probably like, you know what, this is the best it's going to get. I'm not selling pizzas. I'm selling toys and video game stuff.
And he's not a false gamer. I mean, I remember it was like 3 years ago. He showed his DS with 150 hours of Dragon Quest 9 on it.
Well, that's his business.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's his business too. If you like pizza and you got to work for the pizza company, you have to eat pizza. you got to play video games. So
that explains a bit about his body type. Sorry, Reggie. Anyways,
saying Reggie's he's just husky. I was husky.
He's husky.
He's husky.
He's husky.
It's fine. So they announced it's been 25 years already, and I'm not sure why I didn't think about this, but great for Nintendo for doing this. And the goodwill that Nintendo's doing, I think, even if you don't like some of their decisions, but they are going to be throwing Nintendo World Championships 2015. I believe the final date's, I think it's June 14th. I believe that's the Sunday after the event, but it's going to be at E3. So what is this event going to be? There's going to be 8 locations in the U.S. Where you can qualify at Best Buys playing the DS version of the Nintendo World Championships that was included if you purchased both NES Remix 1 and 2.
Did you say
both.
3DS or is it Wii U?
I think,
or is it both? Because I think the 3DS one has the same. I think the version.
I think for ease, at least for the ease of doing it at these locations and probably having multiple people, they're going to be on. They're going to load the ROM on. I think onto a 3DS.
Well, there is a 3DS NES Remix complete package as well, so it's probably on there.
Sure, but they'll probably I don't know, customize the game for interface. Either way, you know what I mean. Unless they're going to have someone looking for show. Either way, Ian, they're going to have it 8 locations at Best Buy on a Saturday. I think it's May 30th. That you can go and register and then try to win. So then what is this? So if you bought NES Remix 1 and 2, you were able to access the championships. Or if you bought the Remix pack, which has both, which I just did for the Wii U. And so what are the games on the new Nintendo World Championships? It's Super Mario, basically the same challenge for the original NWC 1990, 50 coins Super Mario Brothers. And then you move on to Super Mario 3 and get 25 coins, which someone's going to kill me, which was Power Fest. I think it was 91. I think that's what was part of that cart, the one that had Pinbot on it. And someone's going to school me on that because I'm not too familiar with the 91 Power Fest. And then finally you end up with basically the most important game, as Tetris was originally for NWC 990, Dr. Mario, and that's where most of the points will come from. And then the highest winner at these 8 locations are going to get, I think it's like a $2,000 plus prize package that you'll get flown out to LA, where E3 is, to participate in the finals, along with, I think Nintendo's also going to select people to participate as well. Maybe they'll have, I think, like a celebrity separate wing, I guess, or something, or combine it both. But either way, this is really cool that they're doing this.
I think it's awesome.
This is really cool.
Yeah, I think it's excellent that they're doing it. I think it's very neat. I think it's a huge nod to their older fans.
They didn't have to do this.
No, they didn't.
This doesn't sell them a lot more NES Remix 2s. I mean, or remixes. That's been out in the game for a year at least, year and a half.
I've gotten a lot of calls for it.
But I'm saying this isn't like a marquee title.
No, it's not a marketing tactic either. It's a huge nod to their older fans, and it's also a really interesting way to bring younger fans into this like competitive atmosphere and to see a little bit of what we were talking about when this happened the first time. My only problem with it is that so the first time around you could say it was cheap, right? Because you had to enter. And you could enter as many times as you wanted to. You had to pay.
That was the Power Fest 90 tour.
Now, you don't have to do that now because you can practice up at home with your own mode. My issue is that this all boils down to everyone's going to discover the most optimal route to get 50 coins and 25 coins in Mario 3 immediately. So this all boils down to how good are you at Dr. Mario.
Well, the 50 coins is how you do it in the original one. You kill yourself after going to certain. You kill yourself twice. You hit you stay
That's
in
what
one
I'm saying. All I'm saying is it all boils down to a puzzle game.
Super Mario 3, you get the coins, you get the thing, you fly up in the clouds. That's the most obvious way. So again, like you said, this is not a Nintendo championship. This is a Dr. Mario
Mario
championship,
Championship.
which is my main problem with this.
Yeah,
and which is
what
my
I was
huge
saying.
problem with the original one. I am not a good Tetris player. I'm probably average at best. So that's why I think I might have gotten to 1 million, maybe, or close to it, like once, which is terrible. That's not even in the conversation. Dr. Mario I'm better at, but I'm probably not good enough to get close to qualifying still.
Right.
I'm not a master at Dr. Mario.
And the first time around, Ridge Racer was at least a little bit
Rad
random.
Racer?
Rad Racer, sorry. Namco fanboy coming out. Rad Racer was at least a
Rad?
little bit random enough with the
With the cars,
the car placement
sure,
and stuff like that.
but
But it changed up the variety a little bit. Like I said, this is going to have an exact most
It'll be
best
close.
way to do it.
yeah, when it comes down to it, those 8 finalists are all going to start Dr. Mario within 5 to 10 seconds of each other.
Yeah.
Like, right. Yes, like, because they're going to be good enough to get through it. And like I said, the way you win these games is not by scoring the points in the first 2. It's going to be Dr. Mario, as I hit my water bottle over.
You haven't even drank.
I haven't drank. I should be. So, this isn't a complaint, but I just wish, well, it is a complaint. I wish these championship carts or games were done in a way that if you were a better player in one aspect versus another, you still had a shot. Versus just being, okay, you might as well not even practice the Super Mario 3 or Super Mario Bros. Because who cares? You don't have to be good at platformers for those 2, but be awesome at this puzzle game.
Right.
However, it's not clear, though, what games will be at the finals,
True.
which is interesting.
Yeah, they haven't really said that as far as I've...
Because that, to me,
No.
would be the real test if they say, you know what? All right, here you go. These are our games. We're going to cobble together an NES game, a Super Nintendo game, an N64 game. Hell, we'll throw a Virtual Boy game. Whatever. Because in the announcement video, it was great. Reggie was doing Power Pad. He was doing, GameCube. He
Yeah.
was doing Virtual Boy. I'm not saying it, but what if they did something weird? What if it was like a 5-game event where they took one game from each Nintendo
system.
generation?
That would be awesome.
That would be cool, especially if at the start you had no idea what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's the pure test of a gamer. You're not practicing for weeks. People in the original NWC 1990 would travel and follow the tour around and keep practicing to qualify. You have one shot on the stage. Let's see what you got.
Yep.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like I said, I think this is amazing that they're doing it. I have issues with the initial qualifiers and all that.
Well, do you have
But-
issues with there's only 8 locations?
Yeah,
That's tough.
Well, that is tough too. But yes, it's going to be the finals that are going to be the most interesting thing.
Are you guys here for the finals? There's not going to be any finals, Dukes. At least not for you.